right. We're live, at least until it crashes. Let's see who joins for tonight's quote-unquote speed run. John! Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So tonight, sorry, I'm kind of blanking. Tonight we're going to be playing, oh man, I sound all congested again. Ugh, my allergies have been really bad. Tonight we're going to be playing Super Metroid, which I'm really excited for. It's one of my favorite video games ever. And I'm going to try to demonstrate my why it's my favorite ever, because I'm super good at it normally. My fastest run, I think, was 2 hours, 40 minutes with 100% item collection. So we're going to aim for around there. 2 hours, 40 minutes, maybe 3 hours, depending on how long I actually end up taking. But normally I do pretty good. Although, I'm streaming it, so I'm probably going to embarrass myself. And it might just sound like I'm talking a whole lot of self-hype. Like I'm just hyping myself up, and it's not actually true. But you have to believe me. I can beat this game really fast and really efficiently. And if I don't do it tonight, then it's literally the curse of streaming. So I guess we're gonna see in a couple minutes here. Also, note, new intro music. Perfect length too. Normally I'd have like a 8-minute intro. This is like 8 minutes, 9 minutes long of a song. But yeah, so I'm excited for this tonight. And now we just wait and we'll see who shows up. And well, John, you're already here, so. Oh, and then obviously, like you guys know, like I've said in my Discord and a couple times since last week, tomorrow I am turning 20, so I'm taking my birthday off. And then Friday, I've got friends coming over. So I'm not going to be streaming. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow or Friday. I already said this earlier, it was going to be a light week streaming. I obviously will be back again next week, because I don't think I have anything going on at all really next week either. Not that I'm aware of. So yeah, so this is the last stream for this week. I can't believe I'm going to be 20. Next time you guys see me after today, I will be 20 years old. I'm going to be old. Yeah, unk. Yeah, I'm going to be unk. Hang on, I'm going to try to blow my nose really quick, because this is driving me crazy. So I will be right back. And it crashed while I was gone. Damn it. Damn you, Streamlabs. Okay, I guess I just gotta wait for it to come back. Oh, it looks like it's back. John, am I back? I have another question too. Once you can hear me. Now you are okay. One, I think I made my voice worse by blowing my nose. I think I made it worse. Not exactly sure, but also Um. Oh wait. What was I gonna say? Uh I forgot. I completely forgot. I blanked. I was gonna say something. Crashing. Nose stuffy. I I don't remember. I can't remember. Whatever. If I remember, I'll ask. I guess at least it's quick. It's only like a minute where it's down. Of course, it happened while I wasn't here, though. Ugh. Man, I swear. I swear, if no one else shows up and I actually perform amazingly on Super Metroid and no one gets to see it, no one's ever gonna believe me. They're all gonna think I'm lying about being good at this game if no one gets to see it. I should have left. Yeah, I know you will, John, but you already know I'm goated. Okay? Let's be honest. I should have left my save file from last time. Normally I do. Normally I copy it into the slot below just to compare once I'm done. But I think I deleted them when I last checked. I think they were all clear. You're better, though? You're not better than me at Super Metroid. Don't even. You are not better than me at Super Metroid. Maybe Fusion, but the other day I beat it in like... Hang on, let me check my... I could try to find that last Fusion victory. Let's see, can I find that run? From 2 months ago. Come on, where is it? Wait till you see. Till I see what? Let me see. It's almost time to play. Alright, well, it's about time to play, so I suppose I should stop worrying about that and get the game rolling. So, let me get this game going. Oh, did it do it again? Oh. Man, okay, well, I guess I gotta wait. Streamlabs failing me hard right now. Damn, this is the worst it's ever been. Oh. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna wait. Is it back? Are we back? Was that like 10? Was that like a 10-second crash? 10-second disconnect. Where's my... Where's my image of me beating it? Where's my image of me winning Metroid Fusion? I need to find that victory. Hold on, let me look. Give me one more second. No, not me beating it. That ain't what I meant. That's not what I meant. Hold the phone. Oops. I didn't mean to say that. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll start Metroid. I'll start Super Metroid in a second. Let me get the menu up, actually, while I'm looking. If I can't find it, then whatever. I swear I bragged about it. I swear I have a screenshot of it somewhere. I just wanted to, it was Fusion specifically. Because I was like, oh yeah, I'm good at Fusion. When did I go out on that trip? Also, this intro is just amazing. January. Oh, I did get rid of all the save files. No, you can't clip that. You can't clip that. No. Let's see, is this going back in time or forward in time? Okay, hold on. I might be getting close. No, damn it. Okay, I don't have the picture then. Man, I didn't take a pic of it. Oh. I'm disappointed in myself. I always flex when I beat Metroid games faster than I did before. You can't put that... You can't clip me saying that. I didn't mean it like that. Alright, let's get this started. That's enough dilly-dallying. So, I'm just gonna pretend like everyone knows what's going on in this game, and I'm gonna play it like I would play it if I was playing it like I play it, you know what I mean? If I was playing this game to play this game, you know, I'd be playing this game, basically. Let me know how the audio is for it, because I can turn it up or down. I think it's about the right level. Y'all can read all that. I ain't reading all that. Uh-huh. Watch me forget how to play this game. Metroid. I love the green text. Green text gotta be one of my top favorite things in Metroid games. I don't remember if Metroid Prime also uses green text. Yeah, it does. Well, green-ish. I love the way the Metroid looks. Uh-huh. Yep. John, you still there? Or did I lose you? I'm gonna turn it up a little on my end as well. This game's got good soundtrack and sound effects. I kind of need to make sure I can hear all of it. All right. Let's remember our controls. Shoot, jump, and then the run button. And we're gonna be running a lot. You better believe it. We're gonna be speed running, essentially. Now, I will say in my defense, if I do horribly, it's because I have never played with this particular controller. I've usually played with a much smaller controller on this game, not that I think it'll affect it very much. Oh no, it's Ridley! I just keep shooting. Don't worry, it's okay if I get hurt here. I actually tried jumping over him and he still hit me. That's kind of crazy. And now we have to get out of here. As fast as we can. We got a minute. We got a minute to backtrack. Don't worry, I'm masterfully good at this game. As you can see. I love the damage noise. You would have already beaten the game by now? Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I should be going faster. Maybe I should have been going faster. And that was the end of the game. Just beat it right now. Took us 5 minutes. Of course, I'm joking, if you couldn't tell. Just in case you weren't aware. You're hungry? We'll go eat. Well, or eat and watch. Don't leave me, please. Don't leave me all alone. I did not say that. Those words did not leave my mouth. In that order. Alright. We're on the Zebus. I think it's Zebus. Man, y'all are leaving me. Hello. Hello, you working on your room? Oh, nice. Don't apologize. As long as someone's listening is all that matters to me. Yeah, I'm gonna schizo rant to myself about Super Metroid and why I'm so good at it. But I'm gonna stop saying that now, actually, because the more I say that, the worse I'm gonna do. Like, I'm gonna, like, jinx it, and then I'm gonna do terribly. Gotta get my shit together. I mean, you kinda gotta. You gotta get it together so you can get it over here. We love it? Nah. Man, I'm so nasally, it's driving me crazy. Oh. I hate this. I'm gonna go... I need to get, like, allergy medicine. I think I need to get some allergy meds. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but my voice has basically become entirely nose. And, I can't say I'm a big fan of that. Okay, now we go over here. Okay. Keep speed running. Oh, wait, we can't get in there. Oh, no. Pink door. Can't go through the pink door. Or I guess it's kind of red. I think they're supposed to be red. They're kind of pinkish. I don't know what they want from me. We got missiles, though. Like, it's like the same color, like, pink as, like, the... As, like, the mini-map. Is it not? Like, am I tweaking? Because I feel like it's, like, the same pink as the mini-map, so I don't know why it would be... Why it wouldn't be pink. But it's a red door. What? Nooper is streaming? Just what I needed, bro. Hey, thanks for showing up. Yeah, we're playing, I'm gonna 100% this. I'm gonna try doing it in one sitting, because I have done that before. I think And I wish I hadn't deleted it. I probably have a screenshot somewhere on the Switch or on somewhere. I have some evidence of it. I think the fastest 100% of Super Metroid I did was 2 hours and 40 minutes. So I guess we'll see. I'll probably take a little longer than that, though. That was like, I was like hustling. And I probably won't hustle that intensely this time. Okay, I gotta go up here, and then I gotta go back down. You'll see why. Trust the process. How's your day been? Pretty good. Pretty chill. I haven't really done much. I woke up, just kind of chilled, laid in bed for a little while. Then I don't know, I played Splinter Cell for a while, which was pretty fun. And then I played some Binding of Isaac and watched YouTube. And then I got a birthday card from my uncle, and it had $20 in it. So I bought myself some food with the $20 because I was like, you know what? Why not? And my food order was almost exactly $20, so I've been having a pretty chill day. Pretty solid day, though. How about you, man? Oh, wait, I'm supposed to leave those alive. Hold on. Hold on, my bad. You're back? Welcome back. Okay, so these are called Gamers, by the way, for anyone who cares. Why are they called Gamers? I don't know, but that's just the enemy name. Where's that other one? Come on. Okay, stop waiting, bro. Not horrid, could be better, but Nooper stream raising it. Well, I'm glad that my stream can help it be a better day. Let's see if I can do this or if I'm gonna mess it up. Oh my god, he is just not cooperating right now. There we go. And we got an energy tank. That's called damage boosting, by the way, and I think there's other spots you can use that in runs, but that's the only spot that I ever use it in, the only spot I know of that it's useful. But I'm sure there's other weird tricks and stuff you can do with that. But yeah, I remember when my brother taught me that, I was like, oh, no way. So that's just kind of been always, I always do that there. But you have to go up the elevator and then back down, because the enemies don't spawn until after you've, until after you come up and then go back down. Because they spawn in when you go up here, and then obviously to get back down there, you gotta ride the elevator again. I'm just yapping at this point, but... I love the sound effects in this game are just so good. They're so crisp. And like kind of bassy. I don't know if that exactly comes through on Twitch, but the sound design in this game is super like thick. I'm gonna grab that. If yapping is my favorite. Well, I'm glad someone's enjoying the yap. This game still has my favorite. I think this game still is my favorite Metroid game, just outright. Like, they're all good. I love the Metroid games. But this one's just, I don't know, this one still hasn't been topped yet. It's gotten close, though. Like, Fusion and Dread, I would say, are tied for second place easily. Those are fantastic Metroid games. I played Zero Mission. Zero Mission's really good. I played Zero Mission on stream. What else? I'm trying to think of how I rank them. The Prime games, I just kind of rank them separately, mainly because those are obviously 3D first-person games. I think Nintendo classes them as 3D first-person, or they just classify them as first-person adventure, not first-person shooter, even though I think that's kind of silly, because it's technically a first-person shooter. But the Prime games are kind of their own thing in my mind, just because they're so different from... Like, they're not different in every way, but they're definitely different enough from regular 2D Metroid that I don't really think of them the same. They have, like, the same flow of gameplay. dread, more like I dread playing it. I still don't know why you're so afraid to play Metroid Dread. Because it's, in my opinion, it's like Fusion, but if it controlled better. And that's not even saying Fusion controls poorly, because I love Fusion. You know me. You know me. I'm a huge fan of Metroid Fusion as well. I don't know, these games are amazing. Because Fusion and Zero Mission and Prime exist, and what I'm saying is it's on par. If not a little better. I really think, honestly, the only department Dread is lacking in is probably the soundtrack. There's like 1 or 2 good tracks in that game, but the rest of them are kind of... They're like the same thing that I feel like most games sort of on the Switch struggle with, where a lot of them are just kind of really background ambient sounding, so... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So they kind of don't stick out very much when compared to like older soundtracks. I love that little like demonstration image. Anyways, Dread is amazing. Fusion's amazing. Super's amazing. What else? Zero Mission's amazing. Metroid 2 on the Game Boy is interesting, just because it's obviously, it's kind of not archaic. I don't want to say archaic. It's just very weird to play. Metroid 2 is good. AM2R is like a... I mean, most people who play Metroid know about AM2R. It's a, I guess, fan-made Metroid 2 remake. I don't remember what engine it uses, but it's actually really good. And then they use Samus Returns, which was on the 3DS, which I didn't really like when I played it. It's kind of slow feeling and running. But it's the same... Metroid Samus Returns is the same people who made Dread, and they definitely popped off with Dread. They just needed not to be on the 3DS, I think, to make a Metroid game. But yeah, if they were making the next 2D Metroid, I would not complain if that ends up being them again, which I don't see why it wouldn't be. Okay, I'm gonna go down here and grab this. In here, I'm not super concerned about not taking damage, as you'll clearly see. I don't know, I just love Metroid games, if I'm being completely honest. If it wasn't apparent, somehow I've put... I don't know how many hours I've put into Super Metroid, to be honest, but I've played it a lot ever since I was young, even if I didn't know what I was doing. Because even if I only play, like, say I play it like... I want to say I replay Super Metroid like at least 4 times a year. So if I beat it at like average of like 3 hours, that's only like what, 12 hours of gameplay. But I just keep coming back and replaying it over and over and over because I don't know, I love this game. It's still, like I said, it's got my favorite atmosphere, soundtrack, gameplay of like almost any game ever, definitely. This is easily a top 10 video game for me. Also just love Metroid. Big fan of the SNES as well. A lot of my favorite games are SNES games. Yoshi's Island, Link to the Past, this game. There's some other good SNES titles that my brain is just not comprehending right now. Not registering. Oh, Kirby Superstar. Love Kirby Superstar. Okay. Down we go. Into Brinstar. At least I'm pretty sure this is Brinstar. Alright, you guys ready to see? Hang on, let's see. I'm gonna make sure this is... Is this the map room? I don't remember. No, this is the other room. And then I'll show you guys a cool trick. A cool trick I know. Because I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm good at this game. Trust me, I swear. You're gonna keep hearing me say that throughout the entire stream. Okay, this is the map room. I've got, somehow, don't ask how, because I don't know. At least I normally do have every collectible in this game mapped in my mind. But I'm sure I'll forget some just because I'm streaming it. I'm gonna totally embarrass myself. I'm gonna miss something, and I'm not gonna 100% it, and then everyone's gonna make fun of me. Cap. No, it's actually not. I've played this game enough that I usually... I keep hitting that. It's because I'm using the PS5 controller. Let's see if did I input it. No, okay, I didn't do it right. Okay, hold on. So there's something cool with the channel points. Yeah, everyone always tells me to do that, but I don't know how to do that or what to do with it, so no. I don't know how to set that up, if I'm being honest, other than stuff on Twitch natively, but the stuff on Twitch natively sucks. So there's this cool trick, which I keep not pulling off, where if you run, jump, hold the run button, and then... I don't know how to describe it. It's easier if I can just pull it off. You could basically make the morph ball move at running speeds. I keep hitting that button. You can make the morph ball roll at a running pace, but obviously it's shorter, so you can get under stuff like those doors without needing to have the speed boost or whatever. So you can pull off... There's a couple spots in the game where you're supposed to come there later and be able to do it later. Like this room, for example. But if you have the... if you know how to do this, they call it mock balling. Because obviously, like, mock, like speed. And that allows you to get items early, such as up here. If I don't get cooked up here. I stop getting bullied. I get the super missile early. Super missile you're not supposed to get yet until further into the area. I need to stop goofing around. I need to stop goofing around and lock in if I want to be fast. See, John, the problem with channel points, though, is I feel like other than things like most people do where they have, like, a webcam and so redeeming it does something and you get a visual reaction from it, I feel like there's nothing I can do that'll make it do that. Like, there's nothing I can do but that should be interactive like that. Like, it won't affect anything on my end, ever. Is this the room? Yes. Okay, hold on. I love these firefly enemies. Here's a recharge station. Get all my missiles back. Like, I feel like most people do stuff with channel points that either interferes with them streaming or interferes with the gameplay. But then the problem is, I don't have any way to make my gameplay get interfered with, especially while I'm streaming Switch games. Which I mostly, well, not mostly do, but do a decent amount of. And I also don't want my gameplay interfered with. That's the problem, is I don't want that. I have no interest in that. I just want to play games. You're lame. Yes, I know. I don't like... When I play video games, I'm playing them to play them. I'm not playing them to get, like, messed with. Why do you think it drives me nuts when people try to mess with me while I'm playing games? I can't stand it, actually. Look, man, gaming I take very seriously. This isn't a hobby. This is a lifestyle. Don't call me a princess. Jerk. I'm not, just because I like enjoying my video games. I don't know, it just doesn't... I don't know, there's nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do point-wise that I want to do. Like, I can't think... I literally can't think of a single thing I would want to add that I want. Give me some health. Give me more health. Give me bigger health. Don't stop giving me small health. So you normally get... These guys have a lot of health, so I gotta be careful. So normally you go up here, right? And you get super missiles through here. But obviously I got them like a couple rooms early. So now we can just do this to this boss. If I don't mess it up. If I don't like totally screw up the timing. I love this music. And super missiles, I don't know what the actual damaging amount is, but I know they do a significant amount more damage than regular missiles. It might be like 5 missiles worth of damage in a super missile. Okay. I think he's 1 hit away, I think. I do believe. I don't remember what this boss is actually called. I can never remember. I keep doing it. I keep hitting that. It's a giant pad. Giant touchpad in the middle of my controller. My thumb is too fat to hit the tiny button. And then this is where you normally get super missiles right here. Some other cool tricks you can do in this game. They're not really like super utilized in most spots. The ball has upward momentum, so you can like get up in tunnels like that. And also, normally if you drop into a morph ball, it like kind of bounces off the ground like that. That's the thing with mock balling, which is why when mid-jump you have to aim down, so you're already part of the way into morphing. So when you tap the ground at the right time, there's no bounce on the morph ball. I don't know, I love stuff like that. It's super cool. Alright. Moving on. I'll have to make you use the morph ball, like, or the super missile, like, twice right after getting it. Alright, I'm going back up here. Can't get in there. Need power bombs. Don't have a power bomb yet. I'll get those later. I think they're called power bombs. Maybe they're super bombs? I don't remember. Okay. Can't get into that secret up there. I need power bomb. I mean, I'm gonna get all the gear items as fast as possible just so I can speed run through. Now I got the charge beam. You get a lot of items very fast in this game. You go very quick. Okay. Keep moving. It's not this jump, but this one down here. Go up here. Roll. Grab that. Still speed running. Still schmooving through the game right now. You love this game. It's your least favorite one. Which one's your favorite? Is it Fusion? I don't remember. Fusion or Dread? I mean, those games are great. Like I said, they're my second favorites. They're probably tied. I think I like Dread a little more, but they're both tied. They're just amazing. I love how fast Samus moves when she runs. Okay, so the easiest thing to do here is to blow these guys up so they're out of the way. If I can manage it. I think I'm trying to wall jump too tight. How the wall jumping works is you just tap away from the wall and there's like a frame or two where Samus is like in like a turnaround position. And then you can obviously hit the jump button. You can see that turnaround animation, I guess, is probably what it would be considered. Another problem with this room is obviously you're not supposed to do this quite yet. And then if you fall, you have to get it right. It's like right under this, right there. There we go. There we go. Oops, ran too fast through the door. I think I'm trying to run too fast. I don't need to go this speedy. I'm not in that big of a hurry. Ow. Let me out. I hate these evil flowers. Also, this track is one of my favorite video game tracks ever. So much so that I learned it on piano just because I just love this track. Which is also what the track I was playing for the intro of the stream from Metroid Prime 2 is based off of. It's like a remix of this track. This track is just awesome. So is this one. So is Item Room track. I think there's something hidden in the back of this room. And we got power bombs. Okay, so they are power bombs. I'm not totally insane. Yes, here we go. I believe, yes, a missile upgrade. You can get pretty broken pretty fast in this game. The only problem is then you enter rooms that you shouldn't be in yet, and so you're kind of weak comparatively to like enemies in there and stuff. For example, there's a room up above me that I might genuinely die in if I'm not careful. It's got these like huge bug things in it. They're kind of like those, you've seen them already, they're like the hopping bugs, but they're on a larger scale, so they deal like way more damage. And when you get different suit upgrades in this game, like different levels of suit, I'm pretty sure they natively also like, so various suit protects you from hot rooms, but I think it also ups your defense a little bit, and I think it's the same for the gravity suit. So normally I wouldn't be coming through here till on my way out of the area that's below me. But obviously now I'm coming out of here way early, or coming through here way early, due to my awesome wall jumping tricks. You're talking to Mama. Well, welcome back. I did it again. I'm trying to hit the select button game. I'm sorry. So these things are basically like two-tap me if I'm not careful. And I'm not trying to get two-tapped. Now we got another power bomb upgrade. I don't remember what the max is on all these things. So I might honestly miss some stuff just because Just because I forgot totals. That ain't what I meant to do. I meant to go up here. Oh, no, we're done. Ow. Let me out. I'm out. Get me out. No more, please. Okay. And then, I guess I gotta debate real quick. Do I want to go up? Do I bother going up? Or do I go down first? I'm gonna go up, because I can get a bunch of items and then not have to get them later. I usually go up anyways. It's kind of cycle around, which I guess probably if I do that normally and go as fast as I do, I could probably just do that. Just do it how I normally do it so I don't mess up my flow. As you can see, these enemies have a lot of health though. So this particular strip of map is kind of designed for slightly further into the game. Okay, we don't go that way. These enemies are pretty easy to deal with. I'm gonna run in here. Jump. Missiles. Can't do anything else in this area though for right now. Technically I can make it over to the room next to me, but I think I can anyways. I don't want to because there's literally nothing I can do over there though. I feel like these enemies have less health than the crabs in the room below me. How is that possible? I'm not really sure, but it feels like the case. Poo-poo game. You gotta stop being a hater. Or I'm gonna start hating back. See, because now you're just talking shit for no reason. Oops. I'm bad. Can I get up there? No. Talking poop? Yeah, you're talking poop right now, bro. Talking mad poop, my guy. Okay. Saved. Replenished. I hate that the hatch on the ship is just slightly off-centered. It kind of drives me crazy. Kind of annoying, but whatever. Is there anything else on this floor? No, I gotta just run back all the way through. All the way down back to Brinstar. Okay. I can't believe I actually hit those. Normally I run straight into most of those. I love these like space pirates, Zabesians or whatever the hell they're called. I love the way they look. Their design is fun. I'm just gonna jump over these. No reason to kill them. Don't feel like it. We're back down in Brinstar. I love this song. The music of this game is just so good. It's all just some of my favorite music ever. The nice thing too about this game, that I always do for some reason, I think it's just because like it's satisfying, but it's not like you have to map out the entire game, so like you can walk through big rooms and you don't have to hit every corner of the room to get it mapped and count towards percentage. Which I'll probably try not doing, because it takes too long and I need to stop doing that. Alright, here's a fun room. Here we go. You'll see why I jumped in a second. You'll see why I jumped. Trust. Don't worry. I don't think there's anything else hidden in this room, but I guess I'm gonna double check. Better to be safe than sorry. As you can see, I'm already assembling quite a stockpile. And there's an invisible floor there, or invisible hole. Safe room's nice though. I don't remember what's at the end of this other room though. I hate these enemies because you have to blow them up with a bomb. They're annoying. Ow. And then obviously the morph ball bombs kind of throw me around a little bit, which is can be bad on these platforms. Woo! Try to launch me into the spikes. Alright, in this room, those monkey things, they teach you how to wall jump, or at least kind of show you the idea of it. And then you have to wall jump to get out of that room, which I kind of really love. I love the in-game explanation for wall jumping. I remember as a kid, I got stuck in this room so many times. I had no idea how to get out. I mean, I was kind of terrible at this game as a kid. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just walking around. I thought I was having fun, but in reality, I was just being terrible at the game. I actually just said that and fell all the way down. I said that. And then demonstrated how bad I am at the game. Okay. Headed back over. Don't worry, we'll continue on deeper into the area once we get back to where I was. This game, Metroid games have a lot of backtracking though, if you couldn't tell. There's a lot of going back through areas you already came through. Especially when you get new items. I love that. Although I know not everyone enjoys that. I didn't mean to fall through the floor. Kind of forgot it was there. I'm not going to bother going into that room yet because I cannot interact with the item in there yet. Hidden wall. These kind of things you would not know were there unless you either looked it up, found it on accident, or were really thorough with your gameplay. I think this is I think it's either a bomb or a super missile. Yeah. Power bomb. Speaking of. Alright. I love these hidden, like, pillars that lift. That's my favorite thing in Metroid games. Fusion has a couple of them, too. Man, the art for this game is just so good. What? What's that emoji for? What's the issue? Alright. As you can see, so far, I'm pretty speedy in this game. I'm pretty fast. I'm pretty quick. Maybe not as quick as I want to be, but I'm just going to not pay attention to how long it actually takes me to win. and just worry about actually winning. Can I get through this room? Or is this the room I think it is? I don't remember if I can actually get through this room. Ow. Oops. Okay, I'll come back here later. I don't know that I can actually... Like, I think if I had the high jump, I'd be fine. But I do not, in fact, have the high jump. This room's one of those rooms I always forget on when I can tackle it. I always forget. I'm like, can I do that yet? And I walk in there, and then I remember I can't until later. Every single run without fail. If I've memorized the rest of this stuff, you would think I would have memorized that by now, but apparently not. A lot of zipping and zooming in this game. Okay. I think this you also technically need the high jump for. But who cares? Who needs a high jump when you can just wall jump? And we got the first beam upgrade. Yes, John, hello. I got the spazer. The spazer beam. One thing that's interesting about this Metroid game that other Metroid games do not do, and I'm still not exactly sure why, but I guess I could kind of understand why because there's not really a point to it, is that other Metroid games, you can turn off upgrades. So I can turn off the morph ball, I can turn off the charge beam, the spazer beam. I can make it so reserve tanks, which are like backup life, basically, I can make it so I have to manually use those. Like that kind of stuff. I don't know. There's a lot of really cool settings in this game. They're not even like really settings, but they're really fun. Okay. So we're going to keep running. Keep zooming. And so this is another spot. Normally you come here a little after because you have the high jump so you can get up into that. But like I said before, who needs the high jump when you have a wall jump? John, you said my name and then you didn't follow it up with anything. What do you need, my child? Here's a perfect example of morph ball, like going into a morph ball on the way up and having momentum still. That's perfect right there. Okay. Get rid of these enemies, get them out of the way. I do wonder how long it'll actually take me to beat this tonight. Mini Kraid. I love Mini Kraid. Alright. Energy recharge. Didn't really need it. I was only missing... my brain blanked. 8 health? No, 6 health. Sorry, I'm stupid. I can't count. I don't know why I thought it was a larger number. Alright, now let's see how fast I can beat Kraid. Hello, Kraid. As you can see, one super missile is enough damage to get him to go up into his, like, raised up phase. And there we go. And he's dead. Already. He's done. So basically what you'll find is that, except for like a couple bosses, which are kind of tough just because they have health, they have a lot of health, is that the first couple bosses, I would say the first boss or two of this game kind of just go down super easily. And there we are at the Varia suit. Love the way the orange looks. Remember when he is awoken? Yes. I'm awake right now. So what you're supposed to do is there's an area below here. Norfair. I think Norfair. I'm pretty sure Norfair is this game. No, wait. Yes. Yes, Norfair. My brain's blanking. Yeah, you go down to Norfair, and then you realize there's hot rooms and you can't get through them, and then you go find the high jump, and then you come back up here to Brinstar with the high jump, get in here, fight Kraid, get the various suit which protects you from hot rooms, from like hot areas, and then you can go back down after beating him. We got Brinstar depths, yeah. Yeah, we in Brinstar depths right now. Energy tank, energy tank. Can't believe I missed the jump to grab it. All right. And now we can go down to Norfair. Me versus Nooper Wind Waker run. What you think, chat? We talking like 100% Wind Waker, or just run as fast as you can through the game? Because if it's run as fast as you can through the game, I have no idea who wins that. If it's 100%, I also have no idea who wins that, just because of how slow I am at that game. Here's another room where you can... I did it wrong, but you can mock ball through here, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep going until I pull it off. Oh, I think I had it. I think I had it. What am I doing wrong? I do it better facing right than I do facing left. There we go. There we go. That's more like it. So we're supposed to come through here when we have the speed booster, or whatever it's called. I turn 17 tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah, I'm turning 17, sure. Is that a legit game thing you do? What are you talking about? What are we talking about? Speedrunning? What are we talking about? No, I'm turning 20, okay? Stop denying it. I know, I'm old, okay? I know, I'm pushing 30, alright? I love that ice effect. The ice sound effect. It's kind of crunchy. It sounds like someone's taking a bite out of something. Okay, so normally I would go down, but there's actually stuff I can't do down there yet until I get that speed boost. So I'm just gonna come back later. You're 17. You turned 17. You're still a baby. Well, unfortunately, I turned 17 3 years ago, so I hate to break it to you. But I'm not, in fact, turning 17. What room am I in? I'm lost. Oh, I need high jump. Yeah, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. True. He's basically an old man now. He's basically an old man. he's in his golden years. Okay, hold up. Let's see. He's the real Unk. Map room. Not that I need it, because my genius intellect allows me to remember the layout of the game. My huge brain capacity. Energy tank. Love that. We love an energy tank. Big fan of health up, personally. Oops. Got myself wedged. Okay, here we have Samus getting stuck. Here we have the high jump boots. Should I do pizza, chicken, or burger? Probably pizza or burger, to be honest. Pizza's good, though. I haven't had pizza in a minute. Now you're making me want pizza. I'm not a baby, though. That's the only problem with that, that statement, is that I'm no longer a baby. I'm a grown adult man. I'm your baby, but I'm like your big brother. Not even like your baby brother. I'm like your big brother. Why is this man calling me? I'm on stream. What is this man trying to accomplish? Dog, I'm live right now. You're in my chat. Pizza. he called, asked pizza, chicken, or burger, and then just hung up when I gave him an answer. Thanks, had to confirm. Yeah, you're welcome. Don't mention it. Bro had to know. He had to know which to pick. And I gave him the answer. Ice beam, ice beam. I love ice beam. I love freezing enemies. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to use some enemies as platforms later on. You better believe it. I think it's this one. No, next one. Next one over. Gonna boil myself a little bit, but that's okay. It's worth it for the missile. I think the max is 250 missiles, 70 super missiles, and like 30 power bombs or something like that. I'll double check it. I'll pause at some point and double check. The time does not, obviously the time counter does not go up, I believe, when you're paused. I don't know what actually counts as like time, makes the time go up, because I think pausing, I think going between rooms, obviously like cutscenes of any sort I don't think count. Not that there are cutscenes in this game, but like, you know what I mean, when there's stuff like a boss rising up kind of thing. I don't know what actually counts or not, though. I know obviously picking up items doesn't count because it's like a little menu. I think this game saves. It doesn't count a good amount of things towards the runtime. Hold up. Did you see that? Did you see that? Masterful timing. That impeccable frame perfect. Okay, hold on now. Yeah, but this game is really satisfying to get good at. Like, this was one of those games where like I never really like played games fast until playing Metroid games. And there's just something very satisfying about playing these games to completion in a very like timely manner. Got another reserve tank. Not that I really need those. These games just feel rewarding to play quickly, which I think was the design idea. A lot of old Nintendo games, and even a couple newer ones, I feel like. Definitely still Metroid games for sure, but even a couple newer ones, they have like that, like, beat it and replay it kind of mindset. Like, even GameCube games like Luigi's Mansion and stuff, which I think I streamed. I think I streamed that, I'm pretty sure. They have a very, like, you beat it, but then you replay it. Either right after or short after to get a better score kind of thing. I mean, I'm all for that. I love that. Where's Zach? Probably in class. I know I stream when he's in school a lot. So he can never join. An unfortunate side effect of living in a different time zone. Okay. I'm getting caught on all the little ground pieces. Okay, and now I'm pretty sure down and around's the first option the first choice I'm supposed to make here. Now, I think this room is specifically just to restock. Because these guys come out and they turn into a stack of 5, as you can see. They're solely here just so you can farm resources. Which I don't really need to do. I'm good. More time wasting. I don't want to waste it. Ow. Okay. I love how the background looks. Like the hot background. Nothing I can do down there yet. You know, Zach is your most goated viewer. Honestly, personally, I'd probably give that title to John. But that's just because John is here the most. He's probably my most loyal viewer out of everyone. Zach's goated, though, but he's, like, also never here. When he is, it's awesome, though. Bread love, yeah. Ow! I missed the enemy and rolled into the lava. But I said goated, not loyal. Yeah, well, I would say being super loyal and consistent probably equals goated as well. That's kind of like it adds on to the goated factor, if I'm being honest. Okay. Love this room. Big fan of this very silly room. Throat. I don't know why my throat started hurting. Ugh. It feels very dry. My throat feels very dried out right now. And then I'll watch this. Who needs a grappling hook? Who needs a grappling hook to get off the top, to get across the top of the room when you can just do that? And wave beam. Now I can shoot through walls. Needs to hydrate. Oh, good point. Hold on. Okay. So now my beams travel through walls. They also deal, I think, a little more damage to enemies that can obviously be damaged. That flying thing can't get hurt unless I shoot a missile at it. Yeah, so they travel through walls now, so there's going to be a couple gates that are one way unless you hit the other side of them, and so I can hit them from either the exit side or some puzzles require you to hit it through the door, so I can do that kind of stuff. There's actually a room, that room I ignored with the orange door up in Brinstar is one of those rooms, so that's why I didn't go in there, because I didn't have the wave beam. But shooting things through the walls is super useful. Which, I mean, obviously it would be. I don't know why you would think it wouldn't be. Sorry, I was trying to clear my throat. There's nothing in my throat. That's the most annoying part about this, is it's just like dry throat with nothing in it. So it's not like I'm like boogered up or something. Actually, it might be. Like I said, my allergies have been real bad. They've been causing me all kind of trouble. Luckily, I'm not sick. It's just that my allergies have been making my sinuses act all weird. Alright, now we're gonna stop. Item. Jump. That's right, I knew that was there. And now the speed booster. So now you'll see how fast I can move. How speedy I can boost. And we got out of there just in time before boiling alive. And I think now I need to go eating moodles. You mean noodles or do you mean moodles? Cow noodles, moodles? Because cows go moo? Moodles, yeah, so you're like doubling down on that. I'm pretty sure I need to go down to the left now. Yes. Bro, did you cook a cow? I think I need one of those. Yes, okay, here we go. I don't gotta go all the way around like I did the first time, foolishly. Okay, we're not gonna worry about this big hallway in the middle here to my left because I'm pretty sure that's just a hallway and there's only items in it. I'm eating raw ground beef. Don't do that. Do not eat raw ground beef in under any circumstances. Please and thank you. Please refrain. It's not a good idea, man. I'm just gonna tell you right now. I can't do that. I don't know if there's actually an item in there though or not. I think there is. I believe there is anyways. I don't know that I can do much this way yet though. Might have to head up and out. Alright, here's another boss. Come on, back up. I feel kind of bad for Crocomire. That's his name, by the way. He wasn't really doing nothing wrong. He's kind of just here. And now he dies. Now he dies very violently, and I feel bad. Hold on, watch this. Energy tank. Again, who needs a grappling hook when you could just violently throw yourself across the room? Crocomire Bones jump scare. How did his bones do that? I don't know. Apparently they were sentient enough to jump through the wall at me. Somehow. How did it move? It's dead. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying is that should not have worked, but apparently it does. I didn't mean to fire a super missile at that, but whatever. That's quite alright. X foreshadowing. No. Different planet, bub. Different Metroid planet. I'm pretty sure the X came from... Was it SR-388 or whatever? From Metroid 2. I will grab some of these now, though. At least some. Don't need all of them, but... I don't know that that's max, but whatever. I don't know how many I actually have at this point. I might be able to check on the pause menu, actually. Hold on. No. Okay, while I'm paused, I'm actually going to look up how many the max. Just want to make sure I get all of them before I end the stream without missing them. 230 missiles, 50 super missiles, and 50 power bombs. How do they the same upgrades on like every planet? How are the same upgrades on like how are the same Chozo upgrades? Yeah, I know what you're saying. I actually have no idea. I think it's that the Chozo were on all of these planets in this system or this area. I mean obviously it's just a video game, so it's just convenience, to be honest, but like plot convenience. I'm pretty sure it's just that the Chozo have been on most of the planets Samus has been to. Horrible story, bad game. John, shut up. Bro, what did you want from them, dog? This came out in like the 80s, I'm pretty sure. It was either late 80s or really early 90s. I don't think they were thinking that in depth. I mean, let's be realistic. Nintendo does not normally think that in depth about their stories. Every Metroid game is Samus goes to this planet, loses all of her abilities, but then is lucky enough that there's the exact item she needs to get all of her abilities back on the planet. Without fail. I think Samus has lost her upgrades in every single Metroid game. Ever. I will say in Metroid 2, she technically starts with her upgrades, so I guess not Metroid 2 at the very least. Okay, hold on. Now we run, and we do a really funny thing. Okay, jumped a little too late. We take this speed run momentum and turn it around. Don't ask why the physics work like that, but they do, and it's kind of funny. And now we got missiles. More missiles. So I need 230, which means I'm already almost halfway there. Big jump. Big jump. Okay. Can I just ignore that? Yes, I can. Don't need to use the grapple there. 500th case in point on who needs a grapple beam. Okay, I think I actually do now, though. I actually do need a grapple beam. It can open doors, also, which is pretty convenient. I also wonder how much, I wonder if Samus' suit is compatible with, like, pirate technology at all. I hear birds chirping. What the birds chirping for? It's early. Shouldn't they all be in bed? Or it's late. early. What am I talking about? It's late. My sense of time has gone out the window. Okay. Man, I'm so excited for my birthday tomorrow. My mom is going to come over and cook out if the weather holds. I haven't had grilled burgers, hot dogs, and brats in a while. But let me tell you, I am looking forward to it. Alright, hold on. Let me check something on my phone. I gotta check something. Regarding plans for tomorrow. It's gonna be silly. True. Yeah, okay, we're good. Just need to check something. Made sure I requested something. Or clarified something. I can't believe I'm going to be 17 according to you. Crazy. Mirror's 13th birthday. Yeah, I'm turning 13 finally. Totally. What did you say the night for my birthday? I figured you were going to. Were you not planning to? I figured most, if not all of you, were going to, because I've got stuff planned. Well, I don't know about the next day, actually. I don't know, we gotta figure it all out. Because we got plans on Friday as well, and I don't know if you little ones are involved. I say you little ones, but you guys aren't really little ones. I'm sure you're probably staying, I would imagine. You gotta talk to Mark about that. Because you're gonna need to be here on Saturday as well. I don't know, I got a whole weekend's worth of plans. Because my brother's birthday was this Sunday. For those who don't know, even though I think everyone here knows. His birthday was on Sunday. So, I think Friday we're kind of doing like a dual celebration. And then Saturday we're doing the my birthday celebration with friends. Because obviously I'm just having family tomorrow. So it's going to be kind of awesome. Okay, now we go up. We'll go up here. And now, see, we can run through this room normally now because I have the speed booster. And now we gotta go down here, but I don't think we gotta go... We're not gonna go all the way down. If I'm remembering correctly. I think we just gotta get to the opposite wall. Because there's a missiles in there, but this room kind of sucks because these platforms all break. So it's easier to just run... Damn it, I know that did not kill him. You can jump off of these, believe it or not. Not easily, though. It's not preferable to jump off of the enemies. Or the platforms, I mean. The enemies are much easier to jump off of, obviously. Okay. That's all we needed out of there was that missile. And now we are actually halfway to max missiles, which is kind of crazy. The hardest area to get everything in, I think I've gotten almost everything out of this area. Minus like one thing that I'll have to run back through and grab later down here in this. You can't see it, but above that big room, there's an area right here. That hallway that's not fully blocked or mapped out. I will have to grab something there, I'm pretty sure. Potentially, but we'll see. Is that a falling... Okay, if I run through this way, what happens? Welcome back, Justin. Can I get out, or do I have to go out all the way the long way? No, I can go out here. Okay, cool. Hero welcomed himself back. Legend. Okay, now we head out. Slowly. On the elevator. I like the music in those rooms. Absolutely zooming right now. Stupid plant. Bro thought he could bite me and instead he got frozen. Alright, now, here's some real platforming with these enemies. This is why there's so many of these floating. And you'll see, this is why the wall jumping up above in that section is not how you're supposed to do that. You're actually supposed to, obviously, if you couldn't tell, freeze these and jump off of them. But I totally just messed it up like twice. You kind of want to freeze them all relatively the same spot. Okay, here we go. You know those memes where it's like, where you sleeping? Yeah, like, or it's like what bed you sleeping in the hardest kind of thing. Yeah, it's like the most, it's the most like comfortable looking beds ever. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna try to leave these bugs alive because they keep their room illuminated, which isn't like needed, but it's convenient to not have to be floating around in the dark. Speaking of, I just killed one on accident by bumping into him. Now, note, you can make it through here, I think, potentially without grappling hook. But it is not easy, and you take so much damage doing that it's really not really worth it. Oops. Hold up. Mine would be underwater in like a coral reef, all comfy, dark, ambient. Dude, I could sleep so hard in a coral reef or like a kelp forest. If I had gills, my life goal would be to lay at the bottom of a kelp forest and just watch. Just like watch from the bottom and just like see all the I don't want to say like leaves blowing, but leaves flowing, I think would probably be the right wording there. We'll do that one day. Oh, really? You got gills for me, bro? Snorkeling. Yeah, it's not quite the same, though. Snorkeling, I can't wait to snorkel, though. I do want to do that at some point. God, that'd be amazing. Need to snorkel. I wish I could scuba, but unfortunately, I think my seizures prevent me from being licensed to scuba. So I don't think I can actually ever scuba dive. At least not legally. I can hold my breath pretty well, and obviously if I just keep practicing it, you can, like, actually just literally work out your lungs and hold your breath more, and the more you do it, the better you get. No, that's definitely some, snorkeling, just free diving, hold my breath. I'll be alright. I'll get it. I'll do it. I'll manage it. It'll be fun. So, obviously, here we go. And instead of jumping tediously between all these and blowing them all up, we just jump all the way up. Ow, 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 ow. Get off. I love how quickly you can 100% this game, though. Like, basically now I have actually literally everything I need to get every item in the game. At least I'm pretty sure. This leads... Hold on, where does this lead? Can I do anything in there? I don't think I can. Okay. Oh, I have a plan. I have a movement plan. I know where to go. I know I have a route planned in my mind. Because there's some items I can grab now. And then we're gonna go up to the right, the top right area of the game. Almost took another screenshot, itching my face and holding the controller. Almost bumped it with my chin. Okay, hold up. I feel like we're making pretty good progress. I feel like I've definitely had slower runs. So now we go left. Charge. Jump. There we go. Alright. Just totally slapped the hell out of my thigh with my foot when I moved it. Don't know how I did that, but that was loud. That hurt. I really want to see a shark in person. Sorry, I was just thinking about snorkeling again. I think I saw a shark one time at a distance. And I've seen a shark, obviously, at aquariums and whatnot. But man, what I'd give to hold, like, actually just, like, hold a shark. Sharks are, like, my favorite animal, in case you weren't aware. For the, what it would be, uninformed, uninitiated, for the the unknowers. Sharks are my favorite. So I would love to see one in person. Either in the wild or I caught it at the beach. You know, like that kind of encounter. And now we go up to the left. And we go in here. The only problem with getting all these items, and definitely with a little bit, it shows its time a little bit, it shows its age with the way the item select works. How it's all on the top of the screen and it's all on the select button, so you kind of got to mash the select button to get through your gear, and that kind of is a little bit of a pain. Especially for your finger. It's just kind of annoying. The rest of the controls are fantastic in this game, though. I'm making you uncomfortable and you just ignore what I say. That didn't even make me uncomfortable. I just wasn't reading it because I was like, no. I'm going to talk about sharks. Don't engage with the... I don't even know what I would consider that. It's not bait. It's like... I don't know what it's considered. Neglecting me. I'm not neglecting you. I'm just ignoring your weird comment. Come on. There we go. I can't judge you for your freak. Yes, I can. Oh. Ah, oh, crap. Man, I messed that up. Okay, well now I'm gonna have to run all the way back through that room. Damn it. Okay. Normally I'd try to land in the middle of that, and then you can destroy both sides of the blocks on your way down. But obviously I messed that up. In case you couldn't tell. Ah, now I gotta run back up and around. Damn it. Embarrassing. Mr. Professional Metroid player over here goofing up. Now I gotta run back through and waste time. I haven't had that happen in a very long time. Oh well. It's not too bad. I like how I don't even need to use power bombs. I'm just using them because they're quicker than regular bombs to take out all the blocks in my way. Alright, now we gotta fall down the right side of that. That's the second time I've tried to go into morph ball there and use a bomb, and it just doesn't work. Also need to be careful because I am taking damage right now. So I should probably watch out a little bit. Yeah, right, Nooper, my soulmate. Blood brother. Yeah, I wouldn't say soulmate, bro. Yeah, blood brother, sure. Sure, I'll take that. I don't know about soulmate, dog. That implies a romantic aspect, I feel. I mean, I guess you could have a soulmate friend where you just kind of... You kind of like, you know, just really connect on like a friend level. Yeah, I guess that kind of works, you know. He my John Jacob Jingle Heimerschmidt? No way. Absurd. Insane reference. What do they call it? Elite ball knowledge or whatever. Okay. We're back here. Brinstar. Everyone loves Brinstar. I'm registered. I'm processing the map and seeing what I'm missing and need to go get. No, not this way. My bad. Room below. Sorry. Oh, yeah, now I remember. There was something on the map where I was like, wait, how does that room connect again? And then I remembered how it connected. As I was thinking about it. Jeff gonna be there tomorrow? I think so. I believe he was coming over tomorrow. And Justin, you're coming over on Friday, right? That was my understanding. Okay, this is just an energy recharge, but I definitely need that because obviously I kind of tanked a lot of damage when I shouldn't have. That bird teaches you how to do this. Just another awesome, like, teach the game mechanics throughout, or through in-game stuff. I don't know, it's really fun, I love that. You've been playing shitty just for us tonight? Yeah, you better be joking. How dare you? I feel like I'm playing better than I've ever played before. Don't make me self-conscious about my Metroid playstyle. Literally, I think I said earlier, I was like, I think I'm doing better than I've ever done before. Potentially, not the quickest run. This is definitely going to be my quickest run, but normally I feel like I'm going way slower. Maybe it's just because I have, like... I don't know, maybe it's just because, like, I have, like, an actual grasp of how much time I'm putting into it, because normally I don't pay attention to how long I'm actually taking to play. Let me just double check. Dark Souls exclusive. Yeah, I do uncook. Particularly on Dark Souls. That Dark Souls remaster still was my worst, I think my worst streaming ever. Might be the worst I've ever done in a video game in my adult years. I'm not joking when I actually have never done worse at a video game than when I've tried live streaming them. Ryan watching Iron Man 2 right now. W. Huge W. Iron Man's pretty good. Pretty good movies. I remember 3 not being bad, but not quite as good. 1 is definitely my favorite of the Iron Man movies. Okay, so here's a trick here too. Watch. Hold on. Oh, crap. Okay, I got it to to activate, but I didn't hold the direction. You're not supposed to do this way if you couldn't tell. Like 90% of the things in this game, you're supposed to come back later with a later item, but instead I'm zooming. I'm absolutely zooming. I love Samus's water running speed. It feels realistic. Okay. Now we get out of here, but I think I need to blow up that again. Okay, and let's see. Let me look at the mini-map. That's not a mini-map, that's a full map. What am I talking about? I may be stupid. Alright, watch this. And now, we're back in... What is this area called? No, this, technically Criteria, or almost Criteria. We're almost in Criteria. We're on the border. I would say we're probably already technically in it, though, just because the music changes to Criteria music. I'd say that counts. Metroid for the win. True. Love me some Metroid. Love me some Metroid. Okay, now we jump preemptively. Miss the platform because I'm stupid. Jumped too preemptively. Hold up, watch this. Now we run because there's boulders. Missile. And behold, another missile. Hidden in the same room. Insanity. I'm definitely gonna hit by a boulder. Yep. I hate when I start a sentence and the thing I'm about to say happens and then I still have to just finish the sentence because I can't just cut. You know, I can't just stop talking because then I look insane. Okay. Keep on moving. And now we gotta go up. Up back here. You know what? This area I think is technically Brinstar. Criteria is this whole upper area. That's why it's separate. I'm kind of stupid, though, to be fair. In my defense, I'm kind of dumb. Low-key, kind of an idiot. The only downside to the ice beam is it makes it so enemies have, like... They don't have extra health, but they freeze before you kill them, which... I mean, it's not, like, that big of an issue, but... I froze the sound effects completely out of sync now. I don't know that I've ever done that before. Okay. Here's another little secret. My knowledge of this game comes from many years of playing it over and over, finding everything. A couple guides here and there on item locations. General knowledge. I don't know, I've played this game long enough to mostly memorize it. There we go. Another super missile. Pretty nice. I could get across here without the grappling hook. But, as with earlier, not trying to get totally destroyed health-wise. I like being alive, personally. You know what I could try? I'm just thinking, sorry, I'm thinking out loud because I've been thinking about it the whole stream. I could potentially fix the crashing. I could try, maybe if I lower my quality goal, so instead of trying to stream at 1080p, maybe if I try streaming at like 720 or something, it might work. If it does, then I guess we'll just have to have slightly lower quality streams, which is whatever. I'm not super worried about it, but if it doesn't fix it, then I'll just keep streaming at 1080. No harm in trying it? Yeah. 35 super bombs. Or power bombs, sorry. Alright, now we go this way. Only 20 super missiles, so I need 30 more. Which I think 6 more upgrades, 6 more pickups. Yeah, 5 times 6, so you get 5 every time. I'm so good at math, I'm able to do simple multiplication. It's crazy. Kind of a genius. My intellect frightens me. Get this missile. I think we're probably technically over halfway through the game by this point. Potentially. Possibly. Big brain nooper. No. I'm quite stupid. I'm quite unintelligent in reality. Alright, time for the creepiest area in the game. Not actually that creepy, but the vibes are not fun. You got a bulging brain. Can you not word it like that? Maybe we don't. We do. No. So there's a couple secrets in this area that I can get a little early, a little preemptively, because they get a little harder when you get something done in this area that turns the power back on. Is it here as well? Yeah. Ow. I hate that enemy. Whatever it is supposed to be, I don't like it. Okay, this one I can't get yet. We'll get it, though. Alright, down we go. There's a lot of those hidden paths in this particular area, so I'm just gonna keep checking for all of them just to make sure I don't miss any. Like I said, I have most of them memorized, but it doesn't matter if I forget them. If I miss them, I miss them, and I don't want to. Alright, I don't like this boss very much, so... My least favorite boss. Fantoon. I don't actually remember. Hang on, there's like a pattern. You can like dodge that somehow. There's like a certain spot you can go and jump, and it'll like kind of where that works too. He does that a lot. Mr. Toon, Mr. Fant. Damn, bro, you shoot a lot of projectiles. Okay, I might have found the sweet spot-ish. Roughly. A rough estimate. Ooh. I don't know what he's supposed to be, but I don't really like him. Do I have to jump where I'm standing? Yeah, a little. Okay, I jumped and jumped up into one that time. That was unfortunate. Unlucky. Please, bro. Stop. Why is dog so tedious? Let's go Charmin? What are you talking about? Got him? Got him? Got him. Got him. We're dancing. This is the celebratory dance. And now the power's on. Which also means this area is slightly hazardous now. Okay. Now we can get the map. I do love the way this area looks. I mean, I'm gonna be so sad if I don't 100% this game. After all that big talk about being good and 100%ing the game all the time. If I fail to do so, I'm gonna be sad. There might be another item hidden in here. Probably not. I just want to double check, because now I'm like getting paranoid that I'm gonna miss something. We're good. Also, those little green sparks damage me now, which is mildly annoying. Slightly aggravating. Get away from me. Is it the second one or is it the top one? I can't do this. I'm failing. Second one. Got it. Locked in. We cooked. Get out of my way. Oh my god. I made it worse. Holy crap. Oops. Okay. Now we can move on. Hopefully. Alright, that replaces the run button with that, doesn't it? That leads to the next area, so we're not going to go over there yet. Although I will, however, check here. No, we're good. Ow. Oh, that cough really hurt. Ow. Ugh. Some water. Oh, I forgot those could fly through walls. I don't know why. I don't know why I forgot that, because it's kind of just an annoying thing. Let's see. I think I got all the secret side rooms on that lower part, so I think we're good for now. I think I have to kill everything in this room before I can get through. This door is shut off, right? Yeah. This is a clear the room. Anything else? I think I'm gonna have to clear it twice. Because I'm gonna run to the right, get whatever's in the right room, and then I'm gonna have to clear the whole room out and run to the left. But I guess I'm moving from right to left anyways, so it's fine. I'm gonna kill all the enemies on my way anyways. Get out of my way. You're blocking my path, bro. I love the way they do that. Alright, we're good. Just checking. I love the X-ray beam. The X-ray visor. Not beam. An X-ray beam. That would be interesting. Okay. Alright, here's one of my favorite rooms. Not actually, this room kind of sucks. Not like actually. It's just not the greatest room out there. You'll see why. Don't worry, I'll show you guys why in a minute. I believe there's nothing in here I can do from this end. Yeah, okay, we're going back. This is definitely a kid me struggled with this room because I was mildly stupid. See, there's flying enemies. There's these flying enemies that are flying in this room, and you have to ride on top of them. And then, like, transfer to the one above you. And go back and forth. If I can... There he is. You kind of just gotta go back and forth between all of them. And I really was not good at this. I think you just... Yeah, there you go. That's that. That's that easy. As a kid, I was terrible at it. Don't know why, because it really isn't hard. But it's really funny the things I sucked at in video games as a kid. That being one of them for some reason. I believe this area is riddled with fake floors, or riddled with at least collapsing floors. Yeah, don't go down there. Hey, Pigeon. Welcome. Howdy. You're here just in time to see me be already, like, halfway through this game. Potentially further. I don't know what really... I don't really know how to measure if this game, like, halfway or not in this game. You got this. Thank you. Oh, also, a unique enemy. This is the only time this enemy ever spawns. Only Metroid game this enemy is ever in. It is the same color palette as Samus, and it tracks her... It tracks her through the ceiling. It just follows her. It's the only time this enemy ever appears in the series, and I love it. It's just an orange gamer. I don't know why, but I think the devs just thought it was silly to put in. They're like, hey, this would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Why am I running across this? There's grappling points on the ceiling. Forbidden pet. True. Alright, now here's this. Look at him go. Look at him walk. Who put him here? I just drops you. I'm gonna grab this first. We got items up here. Secrets. Secrets, secrets, secrets. I know all the secrets of this game. My brain, you know, maybe that's why I'm kind of goofy in the brain. It's because all of the memory space is taken up with Super Metroid and Metroid item locations. I don't have enough processing power to think of anything else. Can't be depressed if all you can think about is video games. Okay, here we go. This is that room we walked into earlier. But from the other end. And now we get one of my favorite looking suits in history. In the entirety of the series. Just because it's such a classic. The gravity suit. We purple. We are purple now. Straight up purpling it. And by it, well, let's just say my power suit. Okay. Now we go. I'm gonna save real quick. Just, because. Why not? My nose feels all clogged again. Ugh. I need to get Nasacort or whatever, the Flonase, whatever. It worked really well last year when I used it. Did a good job keeping my sinuses not clogged. Didn't make me not have allergies, but actually it helped with that too. I think I was taking it and or Zyrtec. I think I might have been taking both of them because they both help a lot. I don't know if I should have been taking both of them. I'm pretty sure they're safe to use together, but I don't know. Filling my pill case, and one of these smells like my 4th grade teacher. I cannot explain it. Interesting. Very interesting. Hey, maybe your 4th grade teacher took them. Maybe your 4th grade teacher took that pill. I don't know. I can't think of another explanation. Grab energy tank. I swear one of these is like, maybe it's like a fan game or something. I don't know. I swear there's one of these rooms where the Chozo statue is, you can blow it up and lower like the water level or something. That might be like Metroid 2 then that I'm thinking of. That's what you're thinking, yeah. I think I probably already read that. My brain is so speedrun mode. I'm not processing right now. I'm trying to. I love being purple. Big fan of the color. Big fan of the fact that it lets me move freely underwater. And the best part too is in Metroid Prime, the gravity suit even upgrades your visor to make visibility clearer underwater. It's kind of top tier. Oh, welcome back again for like the 4th time. I don't actually remember if there's anything hidden in here. I don't think there really is. It's a big maze. You kind of just go along the bottom of it, I think. Mostly. Okay, we gotta keep going along the top. And down we go into Meridia. Hold on. Sorry about that. I was responding to a friend. He tried calling me. I had to remind him I was streaming. And then I responded to what he texted me, because why not? I was there in my phone, why not? Who would dare do that? Yeah, who could that have been? I wonder what friend that... I mean, whoever that was kind of silly, you know? I can't believe they tried calling me while I was streaming. Crazy. Crazy moment. Okay, this area is probably... I think it's the largest area in the game. So this one's probably going to be the hardest for me to remember where all the items are. Hopefully I don't miss any, but there's just so many here that I might, honestly. This area's probably also the hardest to traverse because it's just got so many, like, one-way paths that you gotta run around the entire map first. Yes, Justin is in chat. Hello, both of you. It's me, J Money. Real? J Money goes hard. Where does this lead? Need to donate bits to be a real fan. I don't know about that. What do you mean supplies for the plan? Why do you need supplies? Oh, God. Oh, that's so over. I'm gonna get, like, attacked. I'm gonna need to, like, fight for my life on Saturday. I'm actually gonna have to, like... it's gonna be a life or death. I can feel it. You can't beat Jeff. Why am I fighting Jeff? I'm scared. I'm gonna get jumped. They're gonna like shove rancid food in my mouth. They're going to Houdini you and hope you survive. Yeah, basically. That's what it's sounding like is gonna happen here. I'm just scared because at one point my brother got it also involved Jeff. I think they had like one guy grabbed him and the other and then Jeff like shoved like mayonnaise coated pickles in my brother's mouth. It was he said it was like torturous. So I'm basically toast. So something really bad's gonna happen on Saturday and I'm gonna die. Seth Dante is played by Ichigo Broly and Jonathan Joestar. That's so peak. There's like weird jumping. There's like weird jump physics. Yeah, there it is. I can't figure out what's causing that. Basically, I have to... Ugh. I kind of gotta be on like the top of the sand and then like also like... You're not supposed to do it this way, I don't think. Okay, come on, Samus. See, this is definitely one of those time-wasting rooms. There we go. Huge time-wasting room. Okay. Metroid: The Sweet Release of Death. I might have already read that. I can never remember what I do and don't read. I'm gonna be honest. There's so many chats. What the hell? What did I miss? I look over and I see a very bad thing. I don't like what I just saw. Oh dear God. I'm so cooked. Oh my lord. I'm scared. I'm very frightened. Stop saying I'm cooked. What do you mean I'm cooked? What's my least favorite condiment? I'm not telling you that information if I'm being honest. I know that now you're just trying to like... That's just like fault. You're not actually... It has nothing to do with condiments and you're just trying to get me distracted into thinking I can mentally prepare for whatever's gonna happen. It's like bluffing. You're just like trying to like trick me. Yeah, I think what he said about the whole Switch 2 situation, Jude, does not help. I think people are kind of taking the phrase of what he actually like meant a little out of context. But I also think he probably should not have... He just shouldn't be talking right now. I think it's not helping. I think it's not the situation. I think the situation is already bad enough and people don't need to worry about it. I think he needs to sit down and let PR come up with something for him to say instead. What if the X-Bone launch a little? Yeah, definitely not quite to that extent, but yeah, definitely getting there. Yeah, it won't be as bad. He's not helping though. For any who aren't in the know, so there's that whole thing going on with Switch 2 and prices and all that yada yada, and then the president of the United States. Oh my God, the president of Nintendo in America, Doug Bowser. He did like an interview. I guess it didn't go live till this week, but it was filmed last week when the system was announced. He basically said, and the way like people are definitely getting angry about it, and I can understand it. What he said was like, we know that not everyone's going to be able to buy this thing, so we hope that they buy the Switch 1 instead to still, like, basically to still play these games and get connected to these universes and characters so they can enjoy Nintendo, just in general. But everyone's really like, I don't know, everyone doesn't want to, it's not really what anyone wants to hear right now, because basically everyone's just taking that as, if you're too broke to buy it, buy a Switch 1. Which, I mean, in all fairness, is probably kind of what they're going for. So it's just kind of making people angry, and I think people are already upset, so it just isn't helping right now, especially. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. It feels like something that maybe wasn't exactly cleared with like PR before before he went out and said it. Wasn't something they got to check first. I don't know that he necessarily meant it in like an asshole-ish way, like a lot of people are running with. But people are already so on edge with everything that they're basically running with everything, so it doesn't matter if that's what he meant or not. They're all just freaking out anyways. Okay, let's see. You know what people are gonna think now? I swear if you send me that image again. I swear if you send me the image again, bro. I think you can break that tunnel. If you're too broke to buy a $500 Switch, head down to your local Walmart and buy a PS5 for $300. I still need to go fact check that, because I feel like every single time I've ever seen a PS5 or a PS5 in Walmart, it's been minimum $400. That'll be true for Switch as well, though. Retailers will 100% lower prices and pre-order prices. Retailers always tend to do that. Yeah, they always usually adjust a little bit. I love the music here. Like, I will say, like, things are definitely usually cheaper at stores, I find, even like games and stuff. Yeah, exactly. The original Switch was 300, now it goes for 100. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is like it's a lot lower. That'll be true for that's true for all systems. They kind of go down in price at stores. That's really cool to see, actually, to watch happen. Is the Switch 2 5 times better? Yes, I would say yes. From everything I've seen and everything I've heard, and from looking at the specs, even just hardware-wise, I would say the Switch is probably minimum 6 times, at least stronger than Switch 1, graphically. I didn't mean to do that. I think for what it is, the system price is fine. I think game prices are gonna be a little ridiculous though. $80 Mario Kart being a prime example. $80 Mario Kart is just insane to me. This game better be the greatest Mario Kart I've ever seen. Like, I better watch that Mario Kart Direct next week and literally be like fiending for this game, or else I'm gonna be angry. I'm gonna be mad. There's a secret, by the way. I'm going for a secret. Don't question my methods. Don't question what I'm doing. Needs games before it starts selling, though. Yeah, it'll probably sell decently. It definitely needs more games. Right now, it's got this year. We've got Mario Kart. We have Donkey Kong. We have Metroid Prime 4. Kirby Air Riders. Kirby Air Riders looks amazing. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, I finally got it and I messed it up. I panicked because of the fucking... the crab running at me. We'll get it eventually. It's gonna be the best car game ever. I don't know, I wouldn't say car game because it's not a car game, it's a kart racer. We all know those are separate things. God damn it. This takes so long. It has to be the best racer of all time. I would say Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is definitely already up there. So if it's better than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it'll at least be one of the best. Especially just for like fun party racing. Although you can get pretty damn sweaty with Mario Kart. Please. Oh, you're kidding me, right? I was just, my foot was like over a little bit. Okay, it's okay. At least I found out I can do that. I can like charge it up through the, like, before I walk through the door, like as I'm running through. No, people are, I think what you, maybe, I don't know if you're talking about people complaining about Mario Kart World price. That would be the only thing I could think of. We haven't gotten a Mario Kart game since... Oh, people were complaining, yeah, hold on. Oh. Finally! The Gunk Machine. Real! Yeah, so yeah, 8 came out in 2014, and then 8 Deluxe came out in 2017, I think. We've had way too much Mario Kart 8. I'm ready for something else. Yeah, 8 is amazing for 2014, though. Yeah, I agree. I love Mario Kart 8, but I've definitely been playing it for too long. I mean, that's kind of how I feel with most Switch titles. I've owned them for, like, minimum 8 years now. I need something else. I'm so excited for Metroid Prime 4. Oh, okay. You're talking Big Blue now, are you? Hello? Turtle? Big Turtle, wake up, please. Thank you. Take me up. Also, hello, Genju. You kinda gotta, like... Yeah, that'll work. I do not always lose in Mario Kart. In fact, I would say 90% of the time, I'm the winner of Mario Kart. I don't want to hear it. Y'all are just mad because I come in first, on average, higher than you guys. I'm just too good at it. I love Mario Kart so much. Oh, we're going to be doing some of that this weekend. You guys, you fellas better be ready. At least I hope we're going to be doing some of that. I plan on doing some of that. I don't think any of the Switch 2 games this year are console selling games at all. I would say Mario Kart might be, but that might just be because of the bundle. I would say Donkey Kong has potential to be, but I feel like most people probably don't care about it. Prime, I mean, Metroid games have never been console sellers. So, as much as I love Metroid, I have to admit, I doubt it's going to be a console seller. And then Kirby Air Riders will be great. I do wonder how many people will buy it initially. I think by next year, we'll probably definitely have more games. Like, more big games. Like, more big titles, like Mario and stuff. The Switch was lucky because it had Breath of the Wild at launch. And while I don't like that game very much, that was probably the best-selling Zelda game of all time, so that definitely got people to buy a new console. I bet next year gets a new Mario game, like a new 3D Mario or something. Definitely not a new Zelda though, because Tears of the Kingdom was too recent. Unless they've been working on it. Unless they've been working on it like in tandem. I feel like I've missed something else. Yeah, new Mario for sure. I think will happen. Let me just double check this room down here. It's always interesting, like, it's been so long since we got a new console generation that my brain still doesn't really know how to process that there's one on the way. Help. Samus, spin jump. Thank you. Animal Crossing? Maybe. Maybe we could get a new Animal Crossing title. That's also possible. Splatoon 4. Yeah, Splatoon 4 is also possible. I don't mind Splatoon though. I would probably I don't know, I had fun with the rest of them, so. I didn't really play multiplayer though. I always kind of just played the campaigns because those are just kind of fun to mess around with. Smash? I don't think we'll get a new Smash game next year. I think that'll be a little further down, maybe like 2 or 3 years in. That feels like a 2027. I bet we'll see the next Zelda by... I'm sorry, just going back to Zelda. I bet we'll see the next Zelda by 2077. 2078 at the latest. Supposedly, according to rumors, which obviously I don't really believe rumors and leaks all that much, unless they have multiple people corroborating the same thing that are trusted sources. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be shocked. I know Smash is one of the best selling, isn't it? I wouldn't be shocked if we saw Metroid 6, whatever the next Metroid title. I wouldn't be shocked if we saw a new Metroid game by, at least announced by next year. Because Dread came out all the way back in, I want to say 2022, but that feels like too recent. I need more Metroid though. I need more 2D Metroid. Mercury Steam, please make another one. Please, Mercury Steam, I'm begging you. Bless me with another Metroid title. Yeah, you said it was the, did you say it was the 35th anniversary of Sonic next year? I wouldn't be shocked if they did a big game. I bet that'll probably be on everything. Are Sonic games usually, I thought, did Mania launch as a Switch timed exclusive? I think it's obviously on Switch. And I know it's on Steam. I know that Sega usually, I think, kind of works with Nintendo on things. I know Frontiers was Switch and PC, I think, only for a little while, I think. At least it was announced in a direct, I believe. Generations 2 or Mania 2, probably. Yeah, one of those two. Okay, now this room sucks. Because I have to go down to that previous area again and then come all the way back up here twice, mind you. No, I'm saying I know that. I know that much. I'm just saying I think Frontiers launched on Switch is what I'm saying. Also, it does. They all have, I'm pretty sure they all have the exact same settings. They even PC has the pop-in that's like 10 feet away. That's why I think that's why that's a problem, is because it was designed for Switch, and Switch just does not run shit unless it's Nintendo made, basically. And even then, sometimes those struggle. I would have to look at it. I'd have to look at a side by side because it's still really bad on PC too. And I know damn well your PS5 is not running better than my computer. That's man, my $2,000 computer is better than your $500 console. I want people to say stuff like that, like, just my PC runs it better, and I'm like, okay, bro, not everyone wants to buy a PC. Not everyone wants to buy a computer and spend that much time setting it up and building it. It's like the same, the people who are like, oh, just buy a PC and emulate, or buy a PC and it's way better, it's stronger, are the same people who are like, I feel like they're the same people who are like, just buy a Steam Deck instead of a Switch, even though the Switch 2 has, as far as I know, actually better specs than it has better specs than the Steam Deck that costs $50 less than it. The more expensive Steam Deck might be better, but not by much. But then the problem is, most people don't want to set up emulators and figure out how to do all that. Some people actually don't even want to do it for like the sake of they don't want to pirate games kind of thing. It feels like the just buy a PC group feels like the same group of people who are like, just buy a Steam Deck. Where it's like, that's not what most people want out of gaming experiences. Most people just want to like turn a system on and play games, whether it be Switch, whether it be PlayStation. Xbox doesn't get included in that because Xbox sucks. There's like a trick. Hold on. Well, you can like hit. You can like hit the thing through the door, but this is just wasting time at this point. I want to see if I could pull it off. I used to be able to do it semi-consistently, but I haven't ever really done that trick in a very long time, just because there's no reason ever to. So that's why this area sucks, though, because now I gotta run all the way back down, and then all the way back up, and then I gotta go all the way back through again, and back up, because I have to go to the other side of that sand pit. I hate this area. I don't actually hate it, but it's just my least favorite to collect everything in, just because of how tedious it is. DMC 6? Would that be the that'd be the latest one, right? 5 was the last one. What if we get a new one? Or was 5 not the last one? I don't remember. I don't play Devil May Cry. I don't pay any attention to that series. I'm gonna be completely honest. I tried playing 5 and I didn't like it. Not my cup of tea. 2 and 5 aren't good. Oh, well, maybe 1 and 3 are, and 4. 1, 3, and 4 might be then. 3 and 4 are peak. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I tried 5 and it felt very like, how many times can you hit this enemy before it dies kind of video game. Like very arcadey, very just beat 'em up, but like score based. And I don't know. I don't really care for that. Not a big, I'm not a big fan of that. Especially because I'm pretty sure it's one of those games that, like, ranks you on how well you do in combat. And by how well you do, I mean how many times you hit an enemy before they died, so everything's just super spongy. It's just like combo mashing kind of video game, at least 5 was. But, like, not in a fun way. I like God of War, because, well, it does a similar thing. It doesn't, like, score you or rank you. It's just kind of satisfying. The only other game I could think of that has, like, a scoring system that I don't mind, but it's just because I also love the gameplay, is Metal Gear Rising. That's the only other action game I'll ever accept, like, a scoring system in. I thought because it's also really, really just the combat's just so satisfying in Rising. Peak gaming. Yeah, God of War is peak. That also helps. Especially 3, true. Alright, now we gotta go all the way back down, and we gotta go all the way across. And then we go down in here. So now we're gonna go all the way back down to that first chunk of the map again. I don't know, this particular room with these particular collectibles is like my least favorite, just because it's annoying. God of War was the first beat 'em up I liked and finished. Yeah, God of War and like in terms of just I guess beat 'em ups, God of War and Yakuza are probably the only series I actually. Oh, sorry, my bad. Yakuza. Sorry, actually, my bad. Like a Dragon, the Like a Dragon series. My bad. Those are like peak beat 'em up gaming, if I'm being honest, that I've played anyways. Yakuza 0, particularly good. Which I'll have to stream it. I think I'll stream Yakuza at some point, I think. I really want to. Those games are so long. My only other problem with, like, I think I said it last time I was streaming. The only other reason I haven't streamed Yakuza is just because they feel kind of like, if my mom walked into the room, I'd have to pause this kind of game at points. There's some questionable stuff that happens in them, and I'm like, I don't know if I want someone to watch me play this, you know what I mean? It's just, it's sometimes I'm just like, oh, okay, maybe we block the screen. But it's always funny. Like, it's always really funny. I love those games. It's so peak. I think 0 has like, you have like the, you can collect like the calling cards or the telephone cards or whatever in Zero, and they're basically all just sets of different Japanese models in like bikinis and shit. And I don't know, like collecting them. I don't know why Kiryu is collecting them. You know, if I'm gonna be honest, why is he collecting those? Yeah, I'm almost done. I just got a couple more. Just that particular spot always is like a huge slowdown. Yeah, I'm still going strong though. The run is still good. We're still doing a good run. It probably won't be very fast though. Especially because I keep doing that. Wait, I can what? I can crapple onto these? Are you kidding me? Why did no one tell me this? Why did I miss this memo? Can I get on top of him? Oh, of course he damages me. Oh, you know what? Hold up. Yeah, hold on. I know what I can do. Hold on. I bet. Hold on. Okay, why didn't the camera follow her up that time? I was gonna say, I bet I can, like, launch up. Yeah, and then do that. Is what I was trying to do, but for some reason the camera did not follow her that time. The grappling is weird in this game. It's definitely not my favorite grappling in a video game. It sucks. No. No, I'm not bad at this game. I'm not bad. I'm good at the game. I promise. I swear I'm good at this game. He sucks at sucking. Oh yeah, yeah, no, I see what you mean now. I'm actually good at the game because I'm so bad at being bad that I'm good at it. You know? I'm so good at the game actually. I don't know why I don't know why I keep saving other than I guess being smart. Saving games is smart, but I don't need to because I'm gonna beat this in one sitting. Regardless of completion percentage, I'm beating this in one sitting. I don't know why the auto mod blocked sucking D's nuts, but now I got you because I was the one who said it and you weren't. That's a classic. What's down this hallway? I don't remember. Oh, yes, this is like the sand pit from above. Luckily, I don't think there's any more rooms where I have to fall down into them to get the secrets. Who is second player in Kirby Dreamland if it's just him? What? What did he say? It's any enemy you capture, if that's what you're talking about. You can't— I'm not that stupid, bro. You cannot trick me into saying that easily, alright? I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb. I'm unintelligent, but not that unintelligent. Yeah, I don't know, that kind of hurt to read, man. Like, I understood what you meant, but in a painful kind of way. Alright, let's go. Favorite boss. Favorite mini-boss. Oven is like, you just like tanks them sometimes for some reason. And he's dead. And he's dead. Y'all need to calm down before I time you out. Everyone relax. Okay, I actually can't fall. Where's John? I don't know, actually, if I'm being honest. I don't know where that little goofball ended up tonight. Oh, okay, this is a platform up here. Is there anywhere else to go? Oh, I do actually need to go back and up a couple rooms. Hold on. How I missed that room, I'm not really sure, but I do need to not miss it, because I'm pretty sure I can't get in there from any other direction, so it's kind of important. I don't want to have to run back through later. That would be a pain. I keep forgetting I have Morph Ball Bomb, or Morph Ball Jump. Keep forgetting I have Spring Ball. My bad. Oh, the range isn't that... The range doesn't go that far. Damn it. Oh, and I don't go that far, apparently, because I just slipped. Slipped on like a banana peel. Okay. There we go. Okay, I remember that this being somewhere. I just couldn't remember where. Okay. I think this wall... Yes, this wall is not a real wall. I like how there's just like fake walls in this game. Some of the fake walls actually just don't even show off if you look at them with an X-ray visor either. They're just like literally completely unnoticeable. I don't know how you're supposed to find them, honestly. Yeah, John vanished. He's probably either eating or just not at his computer, I'd imagine. Okay. I had to go get those items, because there's no way I'm coming back into this room later for anything. No shot. He's busy being smelly. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Understood. Where does this lead? Why does this lead here? What is the purpose of this corner? This distraction corner. It's kind of funny to me that, like, thinking about, like, game design, they put that corner there just for the sake of putting that there so you would... so he would go over there and look at it. That's the only reason that exists. It's just kind of funny to think about. It is literally a distraction corner. Alright, now we can go. I hate how many power bombs you have to use. For, like, stupid stuff. I'm almost done with this area, and then once I'm done with this area, we're basically in the home stretch, because there's only like one more small area to go through. Well, I say small, but I know it's going to be a pain in the butt to go through. Almost done here, though. Finally. You can tell I'm not the biggest fan of Meridia. All these weird creatures, whatever they are. I'm a fan. They're kind of silly. Oh, we're almost maxed out on missiles. I have no idea what my super missile count is at right now, though. Ooh. I hate these things. I believe they're Metroids, so they're not actually Metroids. I believe the Space Pirates created these versions. They were trying to like replicate the Metroid. I love that you can grapple onto the wall and like hold to it. It's kind of tough. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I don't know, some of those I think just missed completely, apparently. Before I save, I'm gonna run over to here. I think this is a recharge room of health. Don't actually really need to recharge because I've got plenty of health. Do I have all the reserve? I do have all the reserve tanks. Okay, cool. Okay, here we go. These spikes are not real. These ones aren't real either. Long ass stream. Yes, this is a one shot stream. I'm going all the way through. I did the same thing with Zero Mission. I played all of Zero Mission in one sitting. Is your birthday tomorrow? Yes, my birthday is tomorrow, yeah. Oops. I messed that up. I thought he would die after the second hit for some reason. Gotta go. Love you, boys. See you, Nooper. Big day tomorrow. Happy early birthday. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good night. And I will see you on Friday, I believe. I do believe. Rumor has it. I'm gonna blow these up so they don't shoot projectiles at me. I love this boss. I actually hate this boss, but I love this boss. So you think, what, is he not gonna show up on Friday? I can't believe I'm low on super missiles, though. I wish I could have gotten more. Ow. Dang it, if you can grab, it's if you grab. There we go, hold on. And then you can just kill him like that. It takes your health to do it, but you basically is the coolest way to take that boss out. It just melted him. I love that. I love that you can do that. Also, these things just show up and grab it. How much is left of this game? This is actually, I would say the second to last section. I'm probably about 75%, maybe more like 80% done with it. I only probably have about 30 more minutes of gameplay if I'm quick. Which I know I won't be, but... I got a space jump, though. An infinite jump. I gotta go run up, grab one single item. And then I gotta go all the way down to the bottom of the map and then go to the final boss. I should essentially have everything by now, but knowing me, I probably missed several things on the way. So this probably be like a... I would imagine this probably ends up being like a not 100% run, more like a above 90% run. I was hoping it wouldn't be, but I feel like I've probably definitely forgotten something at some point. Okay, this door is open. Although Norfair still has a good amount of items left, so I might be clear. I gotta go up there to that room at the top of Meridia, and then I gotta go all the way back down to Norfair. Which is a relatively quick journey from Meridia. Anyways, I said I could beat it in one stream 100%, so I'm gonna go for it. That's gonna be my goal, is 100%. Whether I hit it or not will be seen if I can actually hit that goal. I don't know what I'm doing. I kind of like lost track. Oops. Just gotta make sure I don't want to miss anything. Hate missing things. Alright, now we finally head over into this room. That's where that door was connected earlier. And now we're back in the tall room. And this door up here is locked until you beat that boss, which is why I couldn't go up there earlier. Ah, crap. I messed up the timing. Ugh. The space jump has like kind of interesting timing. It's like right after you start falling, you have to hit jump, and if you don't, you just drop all the way until you jump again. Or you do that, yeah, like that. I mean, I don't even need a space jump here, to be honest. Maybe I do. Maybe I do need a space jump. Just kidding. Who needs a space jump when you have a wall jump that you can infinitely chain? We're on our way to get the best upgrade in the game. You shall see. And it's in here at the bottom. I'm gonna go all the way down, grab the plasma beam. Plasma beam, my beloved. And now, I think my shots now pierce enemies and also deal way more damage, so I can just... Did he jump all the way across the room? I gotta get used to the timing of this thing again. Observe. Stack. All frozen all at once. Pretty peak, if I do say so myself. Alright, now we just gotta run and we just gotta go. We just gotta go. No way. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'll treat myself to something nice with the $2. $2.45. I could buy, oh, with the amount of bits I've gotten, I could buy at least a Monster Energy. I could buy at least a Monster Energy. I probably need one for the weekend, so I can not fall asleep when everyone comes over. Can I get down? Thank you. One 183,749th of a Switch 2. I actually don't know how that would be read out. I think I read it out correctly, I hope. Probably not. Oh, I can kill these now as well. Okay, here we go. Now we go back over here. Come on, make our way out. Let me go through here. Drop. And then we go over to Norfair, and now we're in the last stretch of the game. Definitely, I think, took longer than I wanted it to. This will definitely not be my fastest run. Hi, John. I was hoping it would be my fastest run just so I could impress you all, you know? I wanted to show off a little. But unfortunately, this is just seeming to be one of my average runs. I guess we shall see when the tally comes. There's no way I didn't pass Evelyn. I think Evelyn has been sending bits, like, I don't even know for how long now. She just has been, like, for the last, like, 2 weeks has been sending me, like, she's probably sent me, like, $10 worth of bits. It's kind of funny. I definitely appreciate it, but it's kind of funny. When I get, like, $2, I'm like, yeah. Hell yeah. I'm sorry, you're too stinky. I'm not stinky. I don't know why you're saying that. It's not true. She's also... Are you guys tied? What do you mean? I'm so confused. Yeah, you might be tied. This is going to be one of my longest streams in a minute. Okay, I don't think there's anything hidden here. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. Took a screenshot again, just because I'm that cool. Did that shit on purpose. I definitely did that on purpose. Up we go. Into Lower Norfair. Finally. Okay, this is the last area in the game, and then it's a run back up to Criteria, through a short area, final boss, and then out. So like I said, I probably have like 20-30 minutes left of gameplay if I'm going real slow. I don't know how long it'll actually end up taking me, because, you know, I don't know. I'll probably get really unlucky down here. I love how many tracks in this game get reused in the Prime series. This one gets used in Magmore Caverns, also a lava area in Metroid Prime. Lower Brinstar gets used as Torvus Catacombs in Metroid Prime 2. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. There might be other uses of these tracks, but I think it's just those two that I can think of at the very least. I know Dread reuses Lower Brinstar as well. Okay, this is the room I'm thinking of. This is the room I always think of when I'm confusing the one up in the ship. I always confuse that for this one for some reason. Okay. I'm pretty sure that ceiling... I'm pretty sure the floor is, like, fall-through floor, and the ceiling is not destructible. Yeah. And now we have a boss. But he'll, like, catch my super missiles, I think. I can still hit him with them, though. Oh, he's dodging. Wait, he might be cracked. Hold on. I actually don't remember how to hit him. Oh, charge shots. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Weaving through that shit. Nah, bro, bro weaved all my attacks. Immaculate dodging. When you turn 18, do I want to go get tattoos? It would really depend on the tattoo. I don't think I've ever considered getting a tattoo. I mean, that could be kind of cool, though. That'd be a cool friend moment. Real raw bonding moment. Maybe. I might be down, honestly. The Joestar birthmark. Oh, peak. Top tier. And now we got the screw attack. Let me double check something real quick. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna make sure there's nothing else. Just make sure there's nothing else destructible in that ceiling. Shut up. Shut up. Bro. What do you mean? That's actually insane. That's actually the craziest shit I've read. That might be one of the worst things I've ever read. Oh my lord. Holy shit. No, not the chocolate starfish, bro. You are not Fred Durst. Top 10 Smash Brothers moments of all time. That might have been one of the best timing, like best timed moments I've ever experienced in my life. No one else gets to know about it. They weren't there. They didn't witness. I can kill these with this. I can. Okay, there we go. That room just connects back to the exit. I don't need to worry about that room. I don't need to worry about it, I don't think. I hope. I think this room is one way on the other side. I think I need to come in from the other direction, which I will. Okay, let's see. Let me just double check. Why are these things moving that fast? Dog, where do you have to be in such a hurry? Yeah, I think I can't get up there until I'm above. Okay, yeah, we'll come back. Don't you worry. I'll be right back through here. Not much left to go through, so we're almost done. I gotta keep saying that, and I feel like at this point it just feels like I'm saying that. But I really mean it. We are almost done. I just gotta get down to that on the map below me. And then I'm out. Okay. And now I go up and over into that room. So it all comes back around. As the game all connects, it all connects. Make sure. Oh, man, okay. Oh well. I was gonna try to just go back up and around because it's quicker and easier, but nope. Fell through the floor. Fantastic. Okay. This is pretty quick back over. Alright, there we go. Samus dropping a nuclear weapon on some fodder-ass enemies. Hey man, they gotta be taken out somehow. If it be through nuclear means, then so be it. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Is this a secret, or is this... That's the path forward. Okay, hold on. We'll come back there. I guess not really the path forward, more so the path downward. Alright, I think I just need a missile for that, actually. I didn't need to drop a nuke on him. Okay, now it's getting a little out of hand. Dog. I don't know if you can say that. I don't know if that's allowed. Is that legal? Oh my god. Oh, I'm so good at this. Holy crap. Okay, let's see. I think this also is a coming from the other direction. Yep. Secret. So I gotta run around. There's another hidden wall here that just does not exist when you look at it in any way other than just running straight into it. That's like I said, there's another one of those walls where there's literally just no way to know that it's there unless you like look at a map or get told that it's there or accidentally walk into it. Fusion better? They're both great. I think this game is just slightly higher than Fusion for me. I mean, honestly, Dread, Fusion, and Super are kind of all just fantastic video games. Top tier, peak. You should play all of them, by the way. You played Fusion, didn't you? I know you said it's the best one, and then you followed it up like shortly after with it's also the only one I've played. If you liked Fusion, I would say Dread is amazing. I think I rank Dread potentially a tiny bit higher than Fusion. Okay, let's see. I need to stop boiling myself in these rooms. Oh. Is the bomb... God damn it. Why did I miss... How did I miss that? For Castlevania clone. Alright, buddy boy. Actually, Super Metroid was the first one of the Metroidvania genre, and then Symphony of the Night is the... So it's funny how, like, Castlevania and Metroid, they're, like, at least until Symphony of the Night, Castlevania was a little more arcadey, but it is kind of crazy how, like, similar they are. Especially Symphony of the Night. Metroid SNES, or Metroid NES. Yeah, Metroid was, I think, yeah, it was obviously the first Metroidvania. And then I think Castlevania counts, but I think most people, when they think Metroidvania, definitely think Symphony of the Night. specifically for the Castlevania side of that. Okay, we've got all the missiles. How can I tell? Because I have 230 is the limit, and I'm at 228, which means I'm just missing 2. Timmy Tough Knuckles over here. Stop. That's not my name. My name isn't Timmy. Oh, we're going back through. We're going back through the lava pools. Look, it's Billy Badass. Look, it's Jonathan Joestar. Wait, that might be goated. Does that count as one of those names? Alright, buddy. Does Jonathan Joestar count? Is it in that same vein of name? The naming convention? I'm trying to think of some other examples. I think you mean Clark Kent. Like Superman. Like Goat. Also known as Superwoman. No, you got it backwards, my friend. I'm gonna be real though. I don't know Superwoman's. Does she have an? She has an alias, doesn't she? I don't know it. I'm gonna be real. I do not know it. I don't know. I basically have like minimal DC knowledge, if I'm being honest. The only character I like actually know is like Superman and like Batman. That's about where my my area my like knowledge in this area runs out. Alright, I think we maxed out on power bombs as well. Worst part of the problem with the super missiles is I can't tell if we maxed out on them because I'm not getting enough from enemies because I'm not like farming for them. What about him? What about him, bro? Are you asking if his name falls under that same convention? I don't know. There's like a certain thing you can do to like get these Benny Badass. Oh. These have to like attack a certain way and then they become vulnerable. There we go. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Yes, there we go. Yeah, he is. He is. They send you a frame? What do you mean like a frame? Like to frame them or like... Oh, you mean like a frame from the comics, right? I'm trying to figure out what you mean. Panel, yeah. Is it peak? No. Oh, no. Ah. Call him Ridley the way I riddle him with missiles. Come here, buddy boy. Stop running away. Ridley definitely has some of the most health out of any boss. Is Riddler the final boss? No, Riddler is not. There's one more boss, but he's the second to last boss. And like I said, right after I beat him is basically just like a straight shot to the final very small area. His wings look so tiny. His wings are not big enough to support his weight. Let's be real here. I wonder who the Riddler could be. I don't know. Why don't you ask the guy whose initials are Enigma? You know, like Enigma. That might be the most comic book name I've ever heard. Like, it's just so... That'd be like if the Joker was named, like Clark Lown or something, like C. Lown Clown or something like that. John, welcome back. You're like, you missed like all of the gameplay. Put me down. I don't think I've ever run out of missiles against Ridley. There he goes. He's done. You're free of your prison? What are you doing? Now we go in here. Energy tank. The baby Metroid's gone, by the way, in case you couldn't tell. I was not invited to this. I don't know that I want to play Smash. But we're definitely going to this weekend. Smash and Mario Kart are probably going to happen a good amount. Probably some Mario Party as well. Say yes. No, I don't know that I want to. I don't know that I want to. Please, just say no. I don't know if I want to play Smash Bros. Tonight. No, because online Smash sucks. It's just not as fun as in person. Cause then you like you gotta run 1v1s, and that kind of sucks. I thought you had to run. Can you run a free for all? Can you run a free for all in online? I thought it was locked to 1v1s or 2v2s. No way. Okay, maybe. After I get off stream, I gotta find something to eat first, though. If I can. And if not, then oh well. Okay, hold up. Alright, we're on our way out. Holy crap, why did I jump that high? That didn't seem natural. Jimmy Trickmate. I'm really scared that I missed one single super missile or something, because I don't know, my super missiles have been so low this entire time that they haven't gone up enough for me to know the full count. I think I got them all, but I guess worst comes to worst, I almost 100%ed it. If I miss like one item, then whatever. It sucks. It's not as impressive, but it is what it is. I don't think I missed any. But again, there's, like I said, there's literally so many items, and somehow I've memorized. If I've memorized all but one item location in this game, then I'm still impressed with myself. What having no life and way too much free time does to a motherfucker. Okay. Just making sure. Yeah, just gotta be safe. Make sure I didn't miss anything in here or something. Okay, let's see. This area looks pretty complete. I don't think I missed anything. Although, you know what? Maybe. Let me go check. I'll check on my way out. I'll check when we get back to that front room of the area. Oh, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Oh, that might be the worst one. That might be the worst one. No, that might be too freaky. That might be too freaky. That might have gotten just a little out of hand. Just a little too out of hand. How did you even come up with that, dog? How did you manage? I'll check this one room down here. Can I get through here, actually? Probably not. Yeah, whatever. I do wonder which one I forgot if I did. The thing is, I can't tell if I did. I'll have to get up the ship first. Oh, stop. You gotta stop, bro. Outrageous. Oh, this area looks pretty complete. Stop. Holy. Oh, this theme is so peak. No. No, that one I can't let fly. I'm actually gonna go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. What the fuck? Excuse me? I beg your finest pardon. What do you mean? What? John, what the fuck? No, I'm sorry, bro. What? John, what the hell was that? John, you're supposed to be my good chatter who doesn't do anything wrong. That was egregious. What do you mean crazy work? You're the one who said it, dog. What do you mean crazy work? I gotta, like, remember how to play that song on piano. It's so good. I guess now is the moment of truth. Did I get all the items or not? Knowing my luck, probably not. Oh well. Oh! Yeah! We did! Hey! Hell yeah! Oh, we got a clean 100% run. Okay. Not my greatest time yet, but that's kind of peak. Hell yeah. I'll see if I bump into like 8 enemies on the way down this time. Oh wait, I killed all of them. Alright, time to journey through my favorite area in the game. And by favorite, I mean like literally one of my least favorite spots of all time. Alright, here we go. I love this. I love the soul that flies away. Whatever that is, I don't know what that is. Interesting locking mechanism. Let me in! Let me in! Riddler is the GOAT. Yeah, I know I love Riddler. Alright. Final stretch of the game. The Riddler, no. Oh, okay, I already boiled myself. Ow. That is Tiddler is crazy. Stop. Alright, yeah, okay, so now there's Metroids and they take 5 missiles to kill. They're a huge pain in the ass. Oh, and they're annoying. They're just so annoying. They're so annoying. They're so annoying to fight in this game. At least they give you your missiles back, but I don't know, they're just not fun to interact with. I don't know, they feel easier to deal with in Zero Mission. But I think they also take 5 missiles there. I don't know. Bilbo Baggins area? What are you talking about? Oh, I just wasted a super missile. Ah, oh, damn it, I switched. I thought I launched 5, but I guess not. Alright, I got it back. We're good. The rings look. Bro might be losing his mind. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I know what you mean. The rings are like the rings, Lord of the Rings. The connection. 7 rings in hand. 7 rings in hand. Oh, no. Almost got grabbed again. Stop. Clip cringe. No. Why did that take 5 super missiles to kill? Oh, help me. Why are they so tanky? Oh, these are just dust. They just disintegrate. Hi, I wonder what killed all these enemies. Oh no. Oh no, it's the baby Metroid, but it ain't a baby anymore. Uh-oh. Stop. Help! Damn, bro, you ain't need to do me like that. Bro's like, oh wait. I remember you. My fault, gang. Now it's a Super Metroid. Holy peak. I got the Metroid. I think that is what that is supposed to be, obviously, is the Metroid remembers you, and it's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm attacking the wrong person right now. The Super Metroid in question. I hate the music here. If you can even call it music. Okay, we only got like 2 more rooms to go through. We're almost done. We're almost out. The big boss. Oh. If this next room is the room I think it is, this next room sucks. It's like it's so tedious to get through. Yeah, you gotta blow these up. And they do regenerate, by the way, so if you don't destroy them quick enough, they will come back. So then you got rings firing at you. You gotta blow these up. And then you got those little turrets firing all over. Kinda hate this area. There we go. Now we're here. We're finally here. It's Mother Brain. Why did I deselect missiles? I hope the game crashes. See, now that's just evil. Oh, we did it! We beat the game! I actually hate this boss. I don't like that her eye is white. I also hate the noises that Mother Brain makes in this game. They make me very uncomfortable. Very unpleasant boss. Okay. Did I die? No, I did not die. I don't know if I already read that. I'm too distracted by the boss. No, I did not die during this run. I love how you can just spam the boss to the point where it can barely move. Oh, come on. Oh! Dude, a new Terraria run would go crazy. Oh, I can't get up! Help! Help me. My goat. My goat. I don't like that Mother Brain, like, built itself a body. Like a really fleshy mech body. I don't like that. The house, I hate its design. The Super Metroid in question. Dude, I want that Dragon Ball Terraria mod update out so bad so we can play that together. That'd be so fun. Oh, that'd be so peak. Shit's taking forever though. They basically had to rebuild the mod in the new engine, which just takes so much time to work out. I think they're almost done with it. But that's what they said like a year ago. He doesn't die, right? Oh, John. John, I'm sorry. The Super Metroid is dead. Yeah, so the last Metroid is in captivity. Try the last Metroid is in the ground 6 feet under. Wait. No. Wait. Samus getting the hyper beam. Hydrate? Okay. Mid-boss. Yeah, boss was really easy. For a final boss, that boss is painfully easy. Oh, dude. Every time I think of boss fights, I think of Dread's final boss. It's so good. It's such a good fight. Right cannon? No, I think it's her Metroid cannon. Yeah, John, you know what's up. This room's kind of maze-like, I think. Not really. This one's not actually. Okay, this isn't the maze-like one. I think the maze-like one's the next room. Oh, I probably went the wrong way. Oh, I went the wrong way. Hold up. Hold up. I'm cooked. I'm actually dead. This actually has some pretty tight timing. There's like a secret you can get on the way back. And I won't consider myself having beaten the true ending unless I get that secret. First death? Oh, I hope it's not here. I hope I don't mess up that abysmally. Actually, I think I gotta go down. I'm just gonna trust my memory and instinct. Oh, no, I was wrong. Memory and instinct wrong. Oh, yeah, because you gotta go up and then drop down. Okay, now I remember. I remember the correct direction, just the wrong timing. Yeah, then you go down. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, okay, then you go down and then you go up this giant room filled with enemies. Come on, Samus, spin jump. Actually, it might be quicker just to run and jump in the middle. Okay, hold on. We're almost out. I think I have time to get the secret. Might be the death of me, though. I gotta run down here. Oh, I might not have time. I might not make it. That's gonna scare the shit out of me. Go! Go, get out of here! Run! Free! Be free! I don't think that actually does anything towards the completion of the game. Well, I love that. They're just there. They're there and they're like trapped, and you have to set them free. That is the canon ending because they show up again in Fusion, obviously. So that has to be the canon ending because they couldn't have died here. Oh, we made it the hell out of there. Yo. Now that's what I'm talking about. Say it again, I wasn't looking. What are you talking about? Say what again? We did it. Beat the game again. I missed it. Oh, my bad, bro. Alright. Now we gotta watch the credits for a minute, and then we get to see the results. Two and a half minutes. Yeah, I beat the game in 2.5 minutes. I don't know how I managed it. Oh, gosh. Anna, this name sucks. What name? What name, bro? Where's Hideo Kojima? Wrong company, dog. Wrong company. Wow, we should almost be done. We should almost be through. Kazuma Kiryu. Real? The only reason these credits take so long is because they're moving so slow. There's not even that many names. We're in the special thanks. Where's Big Boss? Where's Fred Durst? I don't know if they made a cameo. Tough. 1994. She kind of bad though. Shoddy kind of bad. Yeah. Yeah, we did it. I want to screenshot that because it's funny. I wasn't paying attention. What was my actual clear time? I missed it. Alright, I'm pretty sure that screen just stays until I hit otherwise. Alright, let me switch over to my other monitor. Dog, what the fuck? Don't ever say something like that ever again in my chat, or I will have to kill you violently. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll catch y'all again next week because obviously, like I said, tomorrow I got a lot of plans and throughout the weekend I'm busy. Hope you all have a good one. Hope you all have a blessed weekend. Hope you guys have a fun weekend. I know half of you guys in the chat here, actually all of you, are going to be here over here this entire weekend. So that was fun. We'll have to play Metroid Fusion at some point, and then Dread, obviously. At some point I'll do Metroid 2. I'll probably do AM2R. I will probably play the Prime trilogy at some point. And then at some point Prime 4, but I'm playing that by myself first. So yeah, catch you guys all next time. And yeah, see you guys.